Buka!
This is the first rapid rail public transport system in Malaysia outside of Kuala Lumpur. But Kuala Lumpur is just over there. This is the first train on the new Shah Alam Line, headed from Bandar Utama to Johan Setia. What a privilege. This is not a media preview, this is not the special trip with the Prime Minister, this is the first operating train at 6 a.m. heading to Klang. Me and some other like-minded pals. It's super loud. It's super loud. Like I was saying, me and a couple of like-minded friends are headed on the new LRT, LRT3, the Shah Alam Line, to kind of explore what's in Klang and also, more importantly, discover the future of transportation.
Almost exactly 10 years ago, on the 30th of June 2016, RapidKL has opened the LRT extension project. So it's basically the extension project for the Klang Valley line and the Petaling line from Petaling, Klang Valley line, all the way down to Puchong Heights. And you can see it falls on this big, lovely map. We don't get maps anymore, do we? And this is one of my favorite parts, this one. The interchange matrix. So it actually shows you what stations are accessible from what particular line. Right? So let's say you want to go to Klang. I mean, this was 2016, so there's no, Shah Alam line yet. So then the only way to go there is by the commuter. I mean, soon, LRT3, right? You can see that LRT3 is like marked in the old logo. Come on guys, buka! You want to do it? Go on, fast lah! Yeah lah. Wait. That's a train door. That's a train door. That's a train door. Oi, fight it. Oh shit. Woo! I haven't got time to do it yet. That is so Chinese and it's so loud. It's so freaking loud. Like it does not have to be this loud. I just want to see. Oh wow.
They have not published it on the actual.
That's not from today, right? That brochure.
Oh no. That's from a decade ago. Look,
Klang has been a transit black hole for the longest time. Honestly, they should have been the one to get the MRT.
You can just catch him later.
Alright, see you, Ernest. Catch you later. We're here. Johan Setia, all the way at the end. Took an hour and 20 minutes if we departed right at 6 a.m. 26 stations, an hour 20. Not, could get faster. There were definitely some slow zones. 20 stations. It's a shame that in a 20 station system, there are only like maybe 4 stations I want to go to. I can tell you offhand that Johan Setia is a short 20-minute walk to one of my favorite bundle shops. Shout out to JBR Bundle Klang. That's a really good one. I believe we can wrap it on demand to it. Let's hope. You're watching Explaining Malaysia with me, Mr. Kuala Lumpur. Stesen kini dibuka. Selamat datang ke dalam Shah Alam. It's not going to be a transit vlog with me if we don't have a char kway teow, is it? So, in all honesty, was not impressed. Did not particularly care for that char kway teow. The dumbest roundabout in the country, and also train moment. There's one thing that's great about Klang being finally accessible by LRT is that Klang is actually really full of delightful, eateries, cafes. Here in Taman Berkeley, not too far from Bandar Klang LRT station, there are some absolutely gorgeous little neighborhoods, playgrounds, parks, mini parks. And a series of really cute cafes that I really like. So you can look forward to that on your journey along the Klang side of the LRT. I'm sure Shah Alam also has them too. There's a few things in the media coverage regarding the Shah Alam line that I've noticed is being put out there that I just don't agree with. Namely, the discussion about how it's 20 stations with a future 5. So these were 5 stations that were cut due to project costs overrunning. These stations were shelved and they're still technically on the map as infill stations. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong here, the last station that was built, that was proposed, was actually already pre-built, Sri Rampai on the Klanajaya line. Now that these stations have been reinstated because the line is operational, in the future these 5 stations will be built from scratch, but I think there's going to be a lot of cost considerations before that can be doable. So it would actually be the first time in Malaysian railway history that stations will be built from ground up on a live operating track. Much has and will be said about the frequency on the Shah Alam line. You can't see it, but on the board it says that it's 7 minutes away, which means that we are actually enjoying the peak of 8 minutes between trains, which is a headway that's actually truly awful by Malaysian public transport. Every train I've been in, with the exception of the very first one, has been quite full. It really makes you realize just how much Klang sprawl has affected the sort of development and livability of the area. And while we're certainly very hopeful that this new line will make a big difference, the reality is there's probably going to be a lot of work to be done before Klang can really be as pleasant of a place as it wants to be.
Perhatian, penumpang dinasihatkan supaya sentiasa mengawasi peranan pribadi anda. Terima kasih.
Many people are going to say that this is not organic rail adoption, but I disagree. I'd say the extreme delay on the Shah Alam line has resulted in a lot of people waiting for the very day that it launches. And while a lot of people are still going to take some time before they can configure their lives to helpfully transit using this line, the reality is we're looking at quite rapid adoption. It's going to always look quite crowded because of these tiny 3-car train sets. Another result of the cost cutting from 2018. I don't think it's going to necessarily solve any traffic problems just yet. It's definitely one of those things where it's going to be so much better that we have it as opposed to not having it, right?